Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Elle Macpherson is an Australian supermodel, actress, businesswoman, and television host who became one of the most iconic figures in fashion during the late 20th century. Born Eleanor Nancy Gow on March 29, 1964, in Killara, New South Wales, Australia, she rose to international fame in the 1980s and 1990s for her statuesque beauty, athletic physique, and captivating charisma, earning her the enduring nickname, The Body. Early life and education. Elle grew up in Sydney, the eldest of 4 children. After her parents' divorce, she took her stepfather's surname, Macpherson. She attended Killara High School and briefly studied law at the University of Sydney before travelling to the United States, where she was discovered by a modelling agent. What began as a way to earn money before returning to her studies soon turned into one of the most successful modeling careers in history. Modeling career and fame. Macpherson's big break came when she appeared on the cover of Elle magazine in the early 1980s. Her natural, sun-kissed look and athletic figure were a refreshing departure from the prevailing model aesthetic of the time. By the mid-1980s, she was a global star, gracing the covers of Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, and Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, appearing on it a record 5 times. Her reputation as The Body was solidified by her commanding presence, tall frame, and healthy, confident image. She became one of the original supermodels, alongside names like Cindy Crawford, Naomi Campbell, and Claudia Schiffer. Acting and television. Elle transitioned into acting in the 1990s, appearing in films such as Sirens, 1994, with Hugh Grant, The Mirror Has Two Faces, 1996, with Barbra Streisand, and Batman and Robin, 1997. She also had a recurring role as Joey's roommate and love interest in the hit sitcom Friends, 1999-2000, introducing her to a new generation of fans. Later, she became a prominent television personality, hosting and producing Britain's Next Top Model and Fashion Star in the 2000s and 2010s, where her mentorship helped aspiring models and designers. Business ventures. Macpherson was one of the first models to successfully parlay her fame into business. In 1990, she launched Elle Macpherson Intimates, a lingerie line that became one of the world's most successful designer underwear brands. She later introduced The Body, a skincare and wellness brand, and co-founded Wellco, a nutrition and supplements company emphasizing natural wellness and holistic living. Her approach to business reflected her personal philosophy, one of balance, vitality, and empowerment. She became a role model for how models could control their brand and build sustainable careers beyond the runway. Personal life and legacy. Elle has 2 sons with her former partner, French financier Arpad Busson. Over the years, she has lived between Australia, the UK, and the United States, maintaining a private but influential presence in the media. Today, she is admired not only for her timeless beauty but also for her entrepreneurial vision, advocacy for wellness, and longevity in an industry known for fleeting fame. Her career has inspired generations of models and entrepreneurs to embrace both beauty and intelligence as forces of power. Often described as embodying the spirit of natural Australian glamour, Elle Macpherson remains an enduring icon of confidence, sophistication, and self-made success. Elle Macpherson's story is not only about glamour and fame, it's also about reinvention, discipline, and the art of staying relevant in an ever-changing world. Her journey from a young law student in Sydney to an international symbol of health and success reflects both intelligence and instinct, qualities that have made her an enduring figure in popular culture. Rise to supermodel stardom. In the early 1980s, Elle was discovered while on a ski holiday in Aspen, Colorado. Her tall, athletic build, she stands nearly 6 feet, 1.83 meters, set her apart from the prevailing model standards of the time. She quickly signed with Click Model Management in New York. And by her early 20s, she was a fixture on magazine covers across the world. Her partnership with Sports Illustrated cemented her reputation globally. She appeared on its coveted swimsuit issue cover 5 times, 1986, 1987, 1988, 1994, and 2006. A record that earned her the title, The Body. The nickname became so iconic that she eventually trademarked it and used it as a foundation for her future business ventures. Elle's style epitomized a new era of beauty, healthy, confident, and effortlessly chic. In an age when the fashion world was often accused of promoting unrealistic ideals, she stood for strength and vitality. She was not just a model, she was a brand of optimism and empowerment. Expanding into acting and entertainment in the 1990s, Macpherson began exploring acting roles. Her film debut came in Alice, 1990, by Woody Allen, followed by a leading role in Sirens, 1994, where she portrayed a free-spirited artist's muse opposite Hugh Grant and Sam Neill. Her natural presence and ease on camera earned her positive attention, and she was soon cast in Hollywood productions such as If Lucy Fell, 1996, The Mirror Has Two Faces, 1996, and Batman and Robin, 1997, as Julie Madison. In television, Elle made a memorable appearance in Friends, playing Joey Tribbiani's roommate Janine Lacroix, a charming Australian dancer. The role showcased her humor and charisma, helping to solidify her crossover appeal beyond modeling. She later returned to TV as the host and executive producer of Britain's Next Top Model, and later, fashion star, guiding aspiring talents while promoting self-confidence and individuality. The entrepreneur, building a global brand. Elle Macpherson's business acumen is one of the most remarkable aspects of her career. Recognizing the fleeting nature of modeling, she leveraged her fame into lasting ventures. In 1990, she launched Elle Macpherson Intimates, in partnership with Bendon Lingerie, a New Zealand company. The brand became a massive success across Australia, Europe, and the US, setting a standard for celebrity-driven fashion lines that combined luxury with accessibility. Her business success didn't stop there. In 2014, she co-founded WellCo, a wellness company focused on plant-based nutrition and holistic living. Its flagship product, the Super Elixir, became a cult favorite among celebrities and health enthusiasts. Elle herself became the face of her brand, promoting inner balance, mindfulness, and clean living as the true sources of vitality. She often says that beauty starts from within, emphasizing the importance of sleep, hydration, nutrition, and emotional well-being, a philosophy that has become central to her public image. Personal life and philanthropy. Elle Macpherson's personal life has drawn media attention but has largely been defined by her devotion to her 2 sons, Flynn and Aurelius. Despite her fame, she has maintained a reputation for grace and privacy. Over the years, she has supported numerous causes related to children's health, cancer research, and environmental sustainability. She has served as an ambassador for UNICEF and contributed to campaigns promoting education and women's empowerment. Elle has often spoken about her spiritual journey, embracing mindfulness, meditation, and gratitude as keys to happiness. Her life in recent years reflects a calm wisdom, a balance between ambition and peace, business and simplicity. Legacy and influence. Few models have achieved the level of cultural influence Elle Macpherson has sustained. She bridged the worlds of fashion, business, and wellness, proving that a model could evolve into a multidimensional brand and a respected entrepreneur. Her impact paved the way for other supermodels, like Heidi Klum, Gisele Bündchen, and Tyra Banks, to launch empires of their own. She redefined what it means to age in the public eye, continuing to embody elegance and health well into her 50s and 60s. Elle once said, "Being healthy is the new beautiful." That statement encapsulates her legacy, not merely as the body, but as a symbol of holistic strength, confidence, and self-care. Elle Macpherson's later years have become a masterclass in graceful reinvention, as she transitioned from supermodel to wellness icon and global businesswoman. Her career, now spanning over 4 decades, demonstrates how intelligence, intuition, and discipline can create lasting influence in an industry built on fleeting moments. Wellness philosophy and lifestyle. In her 50s and beyond, Elle Macpherson has continued to embody the vitality and radiance that first earned her the nickname, The Body. Yet today, that title represents more than just physical beauty, it reflects a philosophy of holistic living. After years in the modeling world, Elle began to explore the deeper meaning of health. She shifted her focus from outer appearance to inner balance. Around her early 50s, she radically changed her lifestyle, moving away from stress-driven routines toward mindfulness, plant-based nutrition, and self-care. Her daily regimen reflects this transformation. Nutrition: she follows an alkaline, plant-based diet, avoiding processed foods and focusing on leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and organic produce. Hydration: she drinks large amounts of filtered water and herbal teas throughout the day. Exercise: rather than high-intensity workouts, she prefers yoga, Pilates, swimming, and hiking, activities that harmonize body and mind. Sleep and mindfulness: she emphasizes deep rest, meditation, journaling, and gratitude practices as part of her spiritual well-being. Elle's approach is about energy and alignment, not perfection. She often says that beauty comes when the body, mind, and spirit are in sync, a message that resonates strongly with her millions of followers worldwide. Well Co. and the rise of conscious business. In 2014, Macpherson co-founded Well Co. with Dr. Simone Laubscher, a nutritional doctor and wellness expert. The brand was built on the idea that wellness begins within, that nourishing the body at a cellular level is the foundation for long-term vitality. The company's flagship product, the Super Elixir, is an all-in-one plant-based supplement containing vitamins, minerals, and probiotics designed to balance the body's pH and improve digestion, immunity, and skin health. It quickly became a global success, sold in luxury retailers and endorsed by celebrities and health experts alike. Well Co. grew beyond supplements, expanding into a range of protein powders, teas, and elixirs, all focused on sustainable and mindful living. Elle herself remains the brand's face and creative director, embodying its ethos through her personal lifestyle and social media presence. Unlike many celebrity brands, Well Co. reflects her genuine passion for health and environmental consciousness. Its eco-friendly packaging and natural sourcing echo her belief that wellness is inseparable from sustainability. Evolving image and spiritual growth. In interviews, Elle has spoken candidly about personal growth and the shift in her priorities. In her younger years, she admits, success was tied to external validation, magazine covers, fame, and financial achievements. But as she matured, her focus turned inward. "I learned that wellness isn't just about green juice and exercise," she once said. "It's about being connected to yourself, living with love, and being authentic." She also describes herself as a deeply spiritual person, practicing meditation and gratitude daily. She credits her faith and mindfulness with helping her navigate difficult times, including public scrutiny, divorce, and the transitions of aging in an image-driven industry. This openness has made Elle not only a symbol of beauty but also of resilience and reinvention, a woman unafraid to evolve publicly while staying true to her values. Cultural impact and enduring legacy. Elle Macpherson remains one of the most recognizable and respected figures in fashion and business. She helped redefine what it means to be a model, not just a face or a body, but a brand, a thinker, and a leader. Her influence is seen in how modern models manage their own brands. From Gisele Bündchen's environmental advocacy to Miranda Kerr's wellness ventures, her longevity in public life is remarkable. From appearing on global magazine covers in the 1980s to running a multi-million-dollar company in the 2020s, Elle's presence has transcended eras, styles, and trends. Even today, at over 60, she continues to model occasionally, exuding natural confidence and ageless beauty. Her social media presence reflects the same: serene landscapes, healthy recipes, yoga poses, and moments of joy, all radiating the message that true beauty is the harmony between body, mind, and soul. Conclusion. Elle Macpherson's story is one of transformation, from a young woman discovering her place in the world to a global symbol of empowerment and self-care. She has mastered the rare art of aging publicly with dignity and grace, showing that beauty can evolve, deepen, and inspire through the decades. Her legacy is not just her record-breaking career or her iconic nickname, but her message: wellness is the new wealth. When you're well, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, everything else flows. Elle Macpherson remains, in every sense, the body, not just for her form, but for her embodiment of strength, serenity, and timeless confidence. Early years, from Sydney to the world, 1964 to 1981, Elle Macpherson was born Eleanor Nancy Gow on March 29, 1964, in Killara, a suburb on Sydney's North Shore. Her mother, Frances Gow, was a nurse, and her father, Peter Gow, was an entrepreneur. After her parents divorced, her mother remarried, and Elle adopted her stepfather's surname, Macpherson, which she would later make world famous. Growing up, she was sporty, tall, and ambitious, excelling in swimming and academics. She attended Killara High School, then briefly enrolled at the University of Sydney to study law. Before beginning classes, she decided to travel to the United States to earn money by modeling. That one decision changed her life forever. The breakthrough. Becoming the Body, 1982 to 1990, Elle was discovered in 1982 while on a ski trip in Aspen. She soon signed with Click Model Management and moved to New York, where her first major assignment was a 1982 ad campaign for Coca-Cola promoting their diet drink, a campaign that showcased her radiant smile and athletic physique. In the mid-1980s, her fame exploded. She appeared on countless magazine covers, including Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, Elle, GQ, and especially Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Her record-breaking 5 appearances on that magazine's cover made her an international household name. Her tall frame, glowing skin, and natural energy contrasted sharply with the era's prevailing glamour style. She represented something fresh, an active, confident woman who embodied vitality and independence. By the late 1980s, Elle was a supermodel among supermodels, appearing alongside Cindy Crawford, Linda Evangelista, Naomi Campbell, and Christy Turlington. It was during this time that Time magazine famously dubbed her The Body, a nickname that perfectly captured her commanding presence and balance of strength and sensuality. Expanding horizons. Acting and global fame, 1990s, as her modeling career peaked, Elle turned to new challenges. In the early 1990s, She made her film debut in Woody Allen's Alice, 1990, and gained international attention with her role as the ethereal muse in Sirens, 1994, a film that highlighted her natural beauty and screen presence. Hollywood soon took notice. She appeared in several high-profile films: If Lucy Fell, 1996, with Sarah Jessica Parker; The Mirror Has Two Faces, 1996, with Barbra Streisand; and Batman and Robin, 1997, as Julie Madison, Bruce Wayne's fiancée. During this period, she also made her mark in television, notably guest starring on the global hit Friends, 1999-2000, as Joey's charming Australian roommate, Janine Lacroix. Her comedic timing and natural charm delighted audiences. Proving she was more than a model, she was a multi-talented entertainer. Business empire. Reinventing the supermodel, 1990-2010, Elle's most defining move came off the runway. In 1990, she partnered with the New Zealand company Bendon to create Elle Macpherson Intimates, a lingerie brand that combined sensual design with comfort and sophistication. It was one of the first celebrity fashion lines, long before it became common for stars to create brands. The venture was a massive success, dominating the lingerie markets in Australia, New Zealand, and Europe. Elle became one of the world's richest models, not only for her modeling contracts but for her ownership stake in her businesses, a rare move at the time. Her ability to market herself as a brand inspired future entrepreneurs like Tyra Banks, Heidi Klum, and Gisele Bündchen to take similar paths. Elle was decades ahead of her time in realizing that fame could be leveraged into long-term, self-directed success. She later expanded into fitness DVDs, beauty products, and television production. In 2010, she became the host and executive producer of Britain's Next Top Model, mentoring aspiring models and reinforcing her status as an icon of empowerment and professionalism. The wellness era. Wellco and Holistic Health, 2014-present. In 2014, Macpherson co-founded Wellco, a wellness company centered around natural nutrition and inner well-being. Partnering with Dr. Simone Lobsher, she helped create the Super Elixir, a plant-based, alkalizing supplement designed to promote balance and cellular health. The idea stemmed from her personal journey. After years in the fashion industry, she began experiencing fatigue and stress. Through natural healing, she discovered the power of alkaline nutrition and mindfulness. She turned this transformation into a global movement. Under her direction, Wellco grew into a lifestyle brand offering protein blends, elixirs, teas, and eco-friendly products. Elle became its ultimate ambassador, serene, strong, and luminous at 60. Embodying her brand's message that true beauty is ageless and comes from within. Philosophy and spirituality. In recent years, Elle has spoken openly about her inner life and spirituality. She practices meditation, gratitude, and prayer daily, often sharing reflections about faith, intuition, and living with purpose. She believes in approaching life with alignment and authenticity, nourishing the mind, body, and soul equally. In interviews, she often says she feels more herself now than ever before. Her philosophy can be summarized in her own words: wellness isn't about being perfect. It's about being present, connected, and grateful for the body you live in. Awards, recognition, and influence. Over her 4-decade career, Elle Macpherson has received numerous honors and awards recognizing her influence in both fashion and business. She has been named among the most powerful women in fashion by Forbes and Elle magazines and has appeared on countless Most Beautiful People lists. She has also been involved in philanthropy, supporting causes such as UNICEF, Breast Cancer Research Foundation, and various environmental charities. Her legacy lies not only in her beauty or success but in her trailblazing role as a business-savvy, health-conscious pioneer, redefining what it means to be a woman in control of her own image and destiny. Legacy today, Elle Macpherson stands as one of the most enduring figures of modern culture. Her name represents confidence, longevity, and balance, qualities that transcend age or industry. From the body to the businesswoman, from supermodel to wellness sage, she continues to inspire millions to live fully and authentically. Few figures in popular culture have evolved so gracefully, her life proving that beauty, when coupled with purpose and wisdom, can truly become timeless. Elle Macpherson, a life in decades 1960s to 1970s, beginnings in Australia 1964, born Eleanor Nancy Gow on March 29, 1964, in Killara, New South Wales, Australia. She was the eldest.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.